The ancient history of North Africa is mainly known to us through a few scattered ancient Egyptian references and loose Greek and Roman descriptions, such as those of Herodotus, Diodorus and Sallust. The last of whom wrote in his Jugarthine War that Africa was in the beginning peopled by the Getulians and Libyans, rude and uncivilized tribes, who subsisted on the flesh of wild animals, or on the herbage of the soil like cattle. The more recent hypotheses pertaining to the history and the origin of the Amazighs are no better than Sallust's hallucinations. Some say the ancient Libyans came from Asia. Supremacists say they escaped Europe's Ice Age. Aryans say they were Greek. Pan-Arabists says they come from Yemen. Some Eurocentricists connect them with blonde sea pirates that while exotic writers derive them from Libyan Poseidon's Atlantis somewhere between the lines of Plato's Atlas Mountain in Libya. The truth is simple. North African littoral was originally inhabited by an indigenous group of Amazigh tribes, whose linguistic unity proves an ethnic substratum of autochthon single race that existed in North Africa from the Mediterranean to the Sudan and from the Atlantic Ocean to the Red Sea, occupying nearly half of Africa and comprising Egypt, Libya, Tunisia, Algeria, Morocco, Canary Islands, Mauritania, Niger, Mali, Burkina Faso, some parts of Chad and Nigeria. This linguistic unity of such a massive empire is part of a much larger phylum which includes ancient Egyptian, Chadic, Ethiopian, Omotic and most recently Semitic, in what is originally known as Hamato-Semitic family, but now renamed Afro-Asiatic. Such conglomerate tribes built countless civilizations including the first ones, and ever since shall remain the proud Amazighs of an empire without borders, the borders imposed by European invaders together with brutal history. Consequently, the Amazighs are excluded from North Africa's history, except perhaps when they come in contact with conflict and the various conquests their countries came to consume. Even the ancient Egyptians made a habit of mentioning Libyans more to do with wars than anything else, such as the invasions of King Shashank, in the same way modern European media becomes aware of the Berbers only when it comes to war. North Africa's rich archaeological heritage was first noticed by the outside world during the European occupation wars, where preliminary excavations produced some outstanding results. Unfortunately, North Africa's archaeological heritage was left neglected and even vandalized. And many of its treasures remained scattered across the Sahara in millions, looted by visitors, diplomats, tomb raiders, and antiquity dealers, and reburied by sand for future humans to rediscover.